Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about what Teofimo Lopez said. He says me and versus Lomachenko is pay-per-view fight for sure. One thing is, I think Teofimo Lopez is delusional. Now, saying that is ridiculous. You haven't beat no elite fighters. He don't have no elite fighters on his resume. You know what I'm saying? He's close to a prospect than anything, I would say. I mean, he's knocking him out. Don't get me wrong. Everybody come to see, I think some people come, I think a lot of people come to see people to get knocked out. I ain't gonna lie about that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, how many people can he do? I don't know yet. We don't know because he's been on other people's undercards. You see what I'm saying? So him talking about this is a pay-per-view fight for sure, that's ridiculous because Lomachenko, he haven't been on pay-per-view yet. And then the fights that he been fighting in been in New York because there's a big Ukrainian population out there, or 9 sides, I don't know, but he been in a small room, so I forgot what you call one of them rooms, but it's not like the New York Knicks stadium. He haven't fought in those stadiums yet because he don't have a big fan base. You know what I'm saying? He's been in professional boxing for a minute now. He should have a big fan base now. And the funny thing about it, he's Ukrainian, but he's a white guy too. That's what makes it kind of crazy because he's a very special fighter, Lomachenko. But the thing about it is, he still don't draw a big crowd. He don't have a big fan base like that. Terence Crawford have a big fan base than Lomachenko. And Teofimo Lopez, he's Hondurans. So, I mean, he's not Mexican, he's not Puerto Rican. So, I don't know how many Honduran people, Honduran people's out there in New York. I don't think there's a big population of them out there either. You know what I'm saying? So, Ukrainian population, the Hondurans population, I don't think that it's gonna be more than that to come to see them fight, but it's not gonna just be all Hondurans and Ukrainians, So, but the majority of them are, I think the majority are gonna try to might be them type of people there because of the people who's fighting in the ring, which is Lomachenko's Ukrainian and Teofimo Lopez is Hondurans. He's from Honduras. Wherever how you pronounce it, whatever. He's from one of them South American countries. But the thing about it is, man, pay-per-view match, that's ridiculous. It's not. If it does, it's gonna do. I got a funny feeling they do like 200,000. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do 350,000. I don't think I'm not even gonna say more than that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be 200,000, maybe 250, maybe at the most, and that's a stretch. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, Teofimo Lopez, you don't got no lead fighters on your name, and Lomachenko got, Gary Russell, he has Linares, but I mean he beat Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux, but Rigondeaux came up two weight classes at the same time. And Gary Russell, I give him that. I definitely give him 100% credit for that win, and I gotta give him credit for Rigondeaux too. But I don't give him 100% because Rigondeaux came up to weight class. But Rigondeaux did chose to fight him, and he knew what he's getting himself into. So you do gotta give him credit, which I do. But can't give him 100% credit for it. Not for a person coming up to weight classes, but he's still a special fighter. Never seen. He's a rare fighter too at the same time. But pay-per-view match. Teofimo Lopez he's not a real big name like that. Of course, Lomachenko, for some reason, he's a known name, but is he a big name? Everybody know Lomachenko is in the boxing world, but the casual boxers. It's kind of funny. I would think the casual boxer should know who he is to a certain degree, but nobody. I think the ballroom that he be fighting in, that small room he be fighting in. I would think that they should. I mean, he is fighting in. I think the next fight is gonna be in Los Angeles, and I think they're gonna see can he draw a lot of people to come to see him, Lomachenko, April 20th. I'm thinking that fight. So we're gonna see, but him and Teofimo Lopez, Teofimo Lopez talking about him and Lomachenko is a pay-per-view fight for sure. Now I'm forgetting. Now, is he talking about in another 2 more years? Is he talking about now? Because it seemed like he talking about now. Now I never put that in the equation. What I'm talking about. So I'm at it now. So basically, is he talking about now? He's delusional. In 2 more years, oh, definitely, because I think Teofimo Lopez would get some kind of I think in 2 more years he would have some kind of elite fighter, or well, I would say a great fighter or a good fighter on his resume. You know what I'm saying? But right now, no, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko, he in 2 more years he'll probably be the undisputed of the weight division he's in if he get the belt from Richard Cormier and belt from Mikey Garcia. Hopefully Mikey Garcia calms down. But if he don't, then Mikey Garcia is gonna give up that belt and stay at 140. Which I don't think Lomachenko is gonna chase him up there to 140 and fight there. I think 135, 130 is good for Lomachenko. So right now, period. I would definitely say that. But but Teofimo Lopez is talking about me and Lomachenko's a pay-per-view fight for sure. If he's talking about now, he's delusional. If he's talking about in 2 more years, whatever. Okay, you know what I'm saying? We definitely see it. And it might not be a pay-per-view match in 2 more years. Depends on whose record. Because Lomachenko still got one. He got 1 loss. Teofimo Lopez got no losses, but we don't know in 2 more years who he fight. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. It's too early to say. You know what I'm saying right now. But I would if they fight now. I will see the fight. Would I pay money for it? If they talk about $75, I'm not. I probably would because I got a channel. But if I was just a casual, I probably wouldn't. I'll probably wait in another 12 more hours after the fight and see, because somebody gonna put it on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? So I see it that way. So look at that Errol Spence Mike Garcia fight. Errol Spence dominated the fight. And I know some Mexican fans and was kind of upset because it really was no fight. Errol Spence dominated the fight. It was like I could have stayed home and waited till somebody streamed it or somebody put it on YouTube, which that's what happened. So, and paying $75 for a one-sided fight, come on now, man. But do I expect that Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko fight to be that way? I don't know. But in 2 more years, Lomachenko's not looking great in the matches, but he is finishing it. He started and he finishing it. You know what I'm saying? So, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. What do y'all think about what Teofimo Lopez is talking about? Do you think do you agree with him? Do you disagree with him? Do you think he should be on the ESPN, the regular channel? I guess most of y'all probably would say yeah, because y'all want to pay that $75 fee. I can understand that, but if you have any comment, leave a comment at the bottom of my page. Subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.